Hey everybody, welcome to my tarot card video. How y'all doing? How's it going with y'all? Here's my space today again. I figure I really like that y'all were able to see the cards. So I'm gonna keep this set up. I have right here. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all this candle that I'm using today. Made in Texas, South Padre Beach candle. I think this is the right lid for it. It's a brand from California. It smells really nice. It's like a vanilla but not sweet is the best I can describe that. As far as like seaweed, I don't get any hints of seaweed, which is something you might see on Texas beaches. But it's more like vanilla without the sweetness of it. Yeah, I'm gonna put this candle over there because I don't want any of my cards to get burnt up. Okay, got tarot card poker banjo right over here. So he's got the good vibes with y'all and us today as your tarot card reader. So, how's it going? What's going well? So I guess I hope my my hairstyle isn't too distracting today. The pigtails, aren't you a little old for pigtails? So, well, I wanted, here's my goal, what I was going for. I wanted to show my hair. And I wanted it to be out of my way. I didn't want to be messing with it all like throughout the whole video. So she cares more about her hair than she does about reading your tarot. It's not true. Anyway, happy Saturday. It happens to be a Saturday afternoon because it's 11 o'clock now. I'm making this video. I hope my hair's not too distracting. Got my bamboo. A little frog on it. I love frogs. I've been going to the zoo. They have this amphibian exhibit, and it's just so fun to see all the frogs. And it's so cool to see that they're like from everywhere. There's like Iranian newts, N-E-W-T. They're like black with orange on them. Of course, South America. And there's toads and all sorts of amphibians, just literally from all over the world. So, and they're so cute. So that's why I have that bamboo here right now today. And of course I got my cacao, all my artwork around me, and of course the sketchbook. But anyway, I've been having a real fun time at the zoo. So I'm trying to incorporate that into this tarot card reading. Something happy about animals and how they're just, I don't know, just to be respectful, I guess, of animals is something that I want to try to do in this tarot card reading with the Crow Tarot deck. So I guess I'm just gonna keep thinking exactly how I can do that. So yeah, I guess we can officially get started. Unless there's anything you want to add? No? Okay, that's fine. Anyway, so I think I'm going to do either the horseshoe or the paw, the 5-card spread. We've done the crow spread, and I really like that spread, but I think I'm just going to change it up just for the sake of changing things up. Of course, if you were here and I could have your input in live time. Oh, one second. The cat one's up. Sissy. Okay, sorry. We have 3 cats in this household. I just let one out. Anyway. Of course, I would ask y'all which spread y'all would like to do. We do the crow spread. We haven't done the Celtic cross in a while. But I think today I'm just going to stick with either the horseshoe or the 5-card spread, also known as the paw. So, as far as incorporating animals, I'm just kind of drawing a blank there. Maybe I can give the reading that's like towards animals, but I don't think that's gonna go well. I might maybe just flip a card over for if y'all have any pets in your household. I might flip a card over for them, maybe. I can do that. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I like going to the San Antonio Zoo. I know there's an argument about like how humane is it for the animals to be at a zoo and stuff like that. And of course, there's always room for improvement. You can always do better. But as far as like zoos and aquariums in general, I really like the idea of them. Say, wait, these animals only get this little space and that's where they live. So I think the benefits, especially considering the quality of life for the animal, I think outweigh the I guess the downfalls and the what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with the C. Corruption, I guess, involved in that. Or possibility, of course, with that. But anyway, I'm all for zoos. Yeah. I see the animals there, and there's always like the animals that are there, and then there's animals that are there because they choose to be, like different kind of birds and squirrels and stuff like that. Um, so of course I think that's interesting. Of course I want to learn a lot more about zoos and how all that works. And I think I also like zoos because I think that really anybody could I don't want to say work at a zoo, but anybody could improve upon, be a part of a zoo, in the sense that I think most people, can see an animal and be like, oh, well, he needs this, and this could be better, and stuff like that. I think that's just something natural for humans and animals to be together. So you can have any kind of background and be a part of what makes a zoo nice. Anyway, I guess I'm done with the shuffling. So, the zoo always calms me down. I know I post a lot on my social media about me not being calm, but just being here and thinking about the zoo, there's not one car passing by, it's very, very calming. I'll tell you what. Anyway, 5-card spread. Thinks what we're going to do today. So yeah. It's past, present, obstacle, advice, and solution. And if you got any animals at home in your household, I'm going to flip one card over, so if you have many of them, they could share this card. Oh no. They got the double card. So this is not good, but this is not good. I think in the Cat Tarot deck, this might be a card where there's not a lot of seriousness to this card right here. However, in this Crow Tarot deck, this is a very serious card. I haven't gotten this card a lot in this deck. I think I got it like the other day, reversed. And so today, unfortunately, we're getting it upright for the animals in the household. So obviously that's not good. With this card, I guess graphic warning, I'm gonna have to put that in the little description. You see this crow is perched on a river of blood. That's the description in the book. Not giving a care in the slightest to any kind of despair other people have. Of course, there's this little songbird that's chained up. So this card is a major Arcana deck card, having a lot to deal with addiction and bondage. Again, not good. But the good news is I think animals are very strong. I think they have this sort of emotional intelligence to them. So, if anybody's going to help us fight the devil, I don't think animals would be such a bad ally. And of course, animals are special too, right? Nobody's like, oh, that animal's going to go to hell. You know what I mean? So, obviously, there's protection for animals that maybe humans don't have. You know what I'm trying to say? We're here on this earth, and I'm not sure what you believe, but after our time here, we're either going to go to heaven or hell, right? Or something like that. Or I'm not sure what you believe. What would be the words you would use for that? But maybe our time here is our test as to where we'll be in the hereafter in our eternal self. So again, I think animals don't have that test. I don't think really anybody thinks animals are going to go to a bad place. So, not such a good card to start off with, but we're not messing around here. Positive way to look at this is we're strong in our beliefs, and we are not going to waste any time fighting battles that are just a waste of time. So that's one way to look at this card. But like I said, this is not good. Okay. I got all worked up again. Not good. Okay, let's try to calm it down and see what we got in front of us with this devil card. Unfortunately. Okay, so the past. The Six of Cups. Me too. Reversed. I'm gonna have to look this definition up. But cups have to deal with feelings, love, dreams, and I think the Six of Cups specifically has a lot to do with our childhood, or memories that are, and experiences of a time that would be parallel to childlike in nature, whether that's when a time when you're starting something new, whether it's a time where the societal pressures and standards aren't really there. However, this is reversed and with the Devil card. So it might be something a little bit more negative than, I guess, the proverbial childlike wonder. You know what I mean? As Benjo at his food bowl. So I'm not going to get mad at Benjo with this Devil card over here. Oh my gosh. He wants to be let out. I'm sorry for all the distraction. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay. Where's your peanut butter, Benjo? What you doing? Okay. So that's the past. I'm going to read it really quick just to, you know, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, less complicated time, returning to a place of youth. Reversed means clinging onto the past and not enjoying the present. But that's in the past. Um, so that's interesting. And of course, the sunflowers here. Is symbolism used throughout this deck, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind too. So in the past, we have a clinging to the past that is a part of our present for some reason. All right, Page of Swords reversed is our present. This little crow is carrying a sword through an energy storm. Swords are intellect, thinking, knowledge, disagreement, and yeah, ideas too. So the pages in this deck are a little different than the Cat Tarot pages. In my opinion, the pages and the knights kind of get blended together a little bit. But with this Page of Swords and intellect and air element reversed, presently there's, of course, anxiety. In both decks with this air element is kind of associated with anxiety. I guess all the mental thoughts and ideas, I guess that crowd your mind, is a theme with the sword minor arcana deck. And this page here, upright, is respected. He's got a lot of energy, plus an energy storm around him. So reversed obviously is not that good. It's one of those things where maybe two negatives can equal a positive. There has to be extreme precision and accuracy with all of this energy that's going on. Even if there's somebody around us that's not doing that, we just, I guess, presently have to make sure all of our ducks are in a row. So maybe this holding on to the past, letting it affect your present, is not the easiest thing to do, right? But maybe we have accepted our challenges, and that's what our challenges are. I'm going to read the Page of Swords reversed real quick. Okay. So there's relentless determination upright. Reversed, there is a caution of not doing your due diligence or research, and as a result wasting time. So our obstacle in our 5-card spread today, well, finally we get a pleasant card. This is the 5 of Wands, and these are fighting crows, and they are fighting to perfect their skill. Each crow has a different wand that represents, could represent different culture, different schools of philosophy, thought, Wands are intuition, action, and creativity. But this card upright is a very good card. It's basically about it could be a little bit similar to what is most closely associated with the Knight card, at least with the Cat Tarot deck. They're the ultimate fighters, and they're not getting lazy with their skill. They're always trying to improve their fighting here. And of course, this is a lot of good energy here. It's an opposite of this energy here. So I'm really glad we got this card as the obstacle. So whatever challenges we face and whatever hardships confront us, we're gonna have good people around us who are very capable, and we are to get past the past and present and energy storm. So that's good. Okay, and our advice and solution. Okay, the reverse Four of Wands. This is another pleasant card, even if it's reversed. Upright talks about getting together with family and friends because it's a time of celebration. So reversed, the meaning is not so dark. It's not the opposite. It's just saying it's not a time of celebration just yet, which is okay, especially after this Five of Wands here. And it's such a pretty card. As you can see, it's got roses, a fountain, the two birds together. So the advice and solution, I think, goes with the Five of Wands, where that energy and focus is going to be there, especially with this Devil card, is about addiction and also distractions. It talks about, the Devil card talks about a willingness and a conscious acknowledgement and participant of this distraction that is known to be untruth, is also what this card represents. So again, these two cards I would say are opposite cards here. So when you get together and improve your skills, and then you put that into motion, I guess is what this card is. And the future and outcome in today's spread is the Hanged Man reversed. I like this card. This card is different, I think, from the Cat Tarot Hanged Man. But this, and I think reversed too, but this card I think is a bit more similar to the Hermit in the Cat Tarot, which is a very meditative card. I'm just gonna have to read real quick. But it is our second major arcana card. It's the card before death. So there's an element of losing faith here. So if anything, I think that has a lot to do with the past and the present and the energy that's going on there. Um, I think losing faith can be seen as something that's very similar to giving up, not having the energy to do things, and stuff like that. And I mean in a big way. I don't mean in like you need to take yourself a little siesta or vacation and time to recharge. I think losing faith is goes beyond that. Upright, it says that there may be a vital element that you're missing. And so sometimes I look at cards reversed as like the reversed upright definition, not necessarily the reverse definition. So this is a very pleasant card for me, and from my perspective as your tarot card reader today. And so it can also mean that there's not a missing element. Obviously a hanged man is a hanged man, so that can mean a lot of things, right? It can be dealing with somebody else's judgments and perceptions, taking on somebody else's responsibility as your own, whether that was your decision or not. There can be a lot of definitions to that. But of course, they talk about this crow's stance, or she talks about this crow's stance, which I think is very relevant when looking at this card. The wings are spread, very proud crow. And you've got flowers above or below, and the tree again above or below. So this hanged man, I think the future and outcome is maybe a bit like an enlightenment period or phase or experience. You go through something and you get through it, and you're forever changed by that. I don't mean changed in the sense that like you're a completely different person, but there's no going back, which I guess is really good with this spread here, since in the past and present we have a lot of holding on to the past and stuff like that. So for whatever reason, we got this devil card. It's not good. Not good. Okay, not good. Where should I hold it? Not good. Deception, being willingly deceived, not caring at all about the repercussions for anything. Very self-serving. In a very major way, because it's a major arcana card. But the good news is that we're ready for a challenge. We don't want to waste any time, and the universe has brought a lot of elements together to where whatever's happened in the past and presently with this energy storm, Page of Swords here. So past and present, we have a lot of youthful-like energy, but in the negative sense. It's not thinking through things, maybe not having the experience and the wisdom, to deal with what needs to be dealt with. And so, fortunately, we're the obstacle today, and we're improving our fighting skills. And we're ready for a time of seriousness. And the future is going to bring anything that was missing, something that shouldn't be there. The future is going to take it away. Stuff like that. So, very serious tarot card deck. Spread today. So as far as how that has to do with zoos and stuff, I'm not really sure. I was on Twitter this morning, and there was not a good article about animal testing. So I guess this spread has to do with everything that goes with that. What's going on, people? My sister's getting the mail. Benja he's a good guard dog. Anyway, very serious spread. There's a lot of good elements we have to look forward to. Yeah, a lot of bad elements here too. I take the Devil card very seriously. This is just not a good card. So I'm sure all your household pets are gonna be right there with you for any kind of anxiety, energy storms, fighting. For whatever's next. This is a very interesting reading. It's not the easiest and funnest reading for the weekend, but here we are. This is Four of Wands here, right? So I guess we have the energy and the momentum, and if we know how to channel it and harness it, things are going to go great in order to fight the worst, right? So yeah, I guess in my video here, I'm going to do another drawing video. So thanks for tuning in to my part 1 tarot card reading.